and saying peace and love, grand rising, peace and love, grand rising, peace and love, grand rising. I hope all is well. I felt bad for not. I don't know why I felt, but I did. I felt bad for not coming to gratitude and chill yesterday because I'm tired. 18 years. 18 years, and I found out that she's mine. Okay, all mine. I'm still recuperating from graduation and 18 years of being a mother, being an aunt, being a cousin, being a woman, being just all this. And it's like, I'm tired. Being a daughter, being all these things. Um, Mainly being a mother. It was, the graduation was beautiful. The video is so long. I'm going to try to edit it this weekend and try to cut and bring the actual program out. I'm going to try. It's over 5 hours long. Every time I download it to rip it, it cuts off at a specific time. So I don't even know if maybe I can do shorts, like pull out 60-minute clips of shorts and then just download that, rip that, and then use the shorts, the minute clips as a little video to make it like whatever, like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. But gratitude and chill is gonna be a little different. I don't know, like I feel like I need like a whole year off, but I know I'm not gonna do a year off. So, I really just, I said, let me get up this morning, just rising, and just jump on here. My laptop, when I tell you, my room, normally I have a desk right here, and all of my stuff hooked up. Everything is out of my room, so I'm not rushing to put it back. It is what it is. The microphone is on the TV stand. The TV is in here. My office desk is in the living room, so it's like everything is backwards right now. So, and I'm just not in the mood of evening it out. So, like, I'm even grateful for noticing, like, I need a break and not always pushing myself to have everything perfect all the time. See, I'm learning. I'm perfect even with my flaws. Okay, listen, I need some rest, but I also need to get my channel some love. So much stuff. This was a busy week. Even though I didn't go anywhere, like I didn't leave New York City, I spoke at me and my daughter spoke at 2 different talks. One at Johns Hopkins and one at the Reading of the Names event in Thurmont, Maryland at the Graves. I actually felt bad yesterday. I was like, I should have been there. Last night I was like, how dare you, Michelle? Like, I don't have any video of it, audio of it. I had a lot of comments about it. Even the president sent me a beautiful email. She was like, you and your daughter are fabulous. I can't wait to see you guys again. And I was like, wow, that was really nice to hear that, everyone approved of it. Karima did point out one thing that I said wrong, and she was right. Theoretically. But I was assigning blame to what the United States has done to my ancestors. So kind of, because our ancestors are under the jurisdiction of the United States. And I think that's why, like, normally I'm very methodical. But, see, had I said Americas, I feel like it would have took the blame and the responsibility. It just throws it out in the air because America's, who runs the Americas besides God? But she was right. She was the only person who gave me the constructive criticism, and I loved it. Because now, the next one I do, I'm going to be even more careful with identifying who this big beast, who this big beast is. Like, I don't look at the United States as my savior or something that's a part of me. I look at it as something that feeds off me and something that um, doesn't actually like me. Okay? Education system failed me. Every system that I've ever been in has failed me if it's attached to the United States. I mean, it just is what it is. This is why I homeschool my daughter, and I'm so proud that the United States didn't attack me for doing a better job than them. They actually commended me. She actually lived to see her graduation, which is the numbers. Most people don't look those numbers up. I've seen the numbers. The numbers are horrible for our youth. Um, they actually either get murdered or overdose or just never make it to graduation. The numbers are horrible, and they've always been horrible here. It's just people. Most people don't understand how to read the data. When you're reading the data about something, the solution is in it. You just don't want to see that. You know, my solution was pull my child out of this. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I don't have any way to say the outcome of this is going to be good for her. I never had the opportunity to say that. So, gratitude and chill, baby. It was energy all the time. Um, we got the graduation done. A lot of you guys showed up. Thank you, Karima, for your donation, your gift. Thank you so much. Everybody that cashed up, GJ, she got her some facial stuff. You know, my daughter is real big on beauty. She got her some facial stuff. There's a man here fixing my sink because my sink pipes. I'm gonna check on him and make sure he is all right. Peace and love. Hopefully I'll hear him when he leaves. So, we're rising. Peace and love. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. I'm excited for my baby. I've got some things that I need to get done on this laptop. Her transcript is done. Her transcript is done. We are waiting on her diploma to get delivered here. I didn't expedite it. I wasn't paying another $100 for it. It was already $100, over $100 for a diploma. So wait on that to get here, and I'm just really gonna enjoy the summer. I want to do some lives. We want to go over Randall's Island. We want to go sit by the water. But I don't know exactly when because summer has not arrived in New York yet. It's cold. I don't really know what's going on with the weather. But I want to get out more this summer. These past 2 years, we went really hard to get Gina graduated. I'm amazed. She graduated with a 3.7. I'm amazed. She's not too far from my other cousin who went and got degrees and stuff. So I'm really just proud of her. Like, I really am proud of her. Like, I know it wasn't easy. And I know making the decision to homeschool wasn't easy. Because a lot of people are really into false traditionhood here. And it really makes me kind of sick to my stomach. I don't see a tradition of prom in my family. It's barely a tradition of people staying in school in my family. So it's like, What really are these traditions that everybody like holds over your head? Like you have to do this and you have to do that. Who said so? I didn't never go to prom. I was never going to go to prom. Never going to be allowed to go to prom because I was 12 years old in the ninth grade. So it was. I'm like, how do these traditions that most people can't even enjoy? Why do they matter? Because they really don't. They really don't. It's just a capitalism ploy for families to spend all this money that they ain't never going to see again. And I just find that asinine. You know, so I'm just, when I tell you, I'm grateful for this past 18 years and having the opportunity to be in my daughter's life consistently um, as a choice. You know, I chose to do because I could have left, I could have went in the street, I could have did all kinds of things. I chose to be the one that stayed. You know, and it's just I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm happy. It's a good tired. You know how sometimes you get tired from wasting your energy and you're like, oh, that was a waste. Why did I do that? I should have kept my energy. You know, I'm really big on energy on this. Like, a friend of mine texted me some suicidal shit. I hope that she's okay. Um, right. I know you love me. Love you more right now. I know you love me. I need you to love you more because I need you to stay here. Fight the depression. That's all. Because I go through it too. Like, I have emotional hang-ups through certain social situations, um, familial situations, not familiar, but familial family situations. Um, a friend of mine is really going through it emotionally. I don't think she's okay. And she really pulls through this. I want her to fight. You know, sometimes we all go through stuff because I do too. Cause she called me needing my help the last time she called me, child. I bust out crying. I said, I can't help you. I'm falling up hard. And she was like, wow, you never talk to me. You never ever, ever. Because I'm always the strong one that most people rely on for the strength. So how can I be weak and be strong for others? Well, yeah, sometimes I am weak and sometimes I can't be a strength for others. Sometimes can barely be a strength for myself. You know, it's really a process. Life is a process, and I'm just really grateful. I don't have a hard heart. A lot of people are just evil. I'm just gonna be honest with you. A lot of people are evil. They have bad vibrations. They have bad energy. Bullyish. A lot of people are just evil. I honestly enjoy my peace. I honestly enjoy my peace. Me and this pen gonna go through it today. I can tell. Let me just get the other one. So today, this afternoon, I want to do conundrums of blackness. I do. I want to do one. I want to do one on. There's so many things. I want to say marriage in the black community for real, for real. Marriage and family in the black community. I don't know. I'm gonna break it down, but I think that I am gonna do it. I may just do it like this instead of because I don't know when I'm gonna put my apartment back together. And I know I was listening to something last night. When I tell you I laughed so much yesterday, some of these people in their comments or some of these people be cracking me up. I'm watching this submarine thing, and I'm like, it's like it's the audacity of human beings for me. It's like A lot of audacity. Just too much audacity. You know, I don't really. I just let me do
There's a
this.
haze that circles
I
around.
don't really like condolences to anybody that died. I just be trying to understand what do people really be having on their mind, but I don't really be wanting to understand it because I don't have that problem. I'm not too much of anything. I'm just the right amount of um, of balance, of brokenness, of eagerness, of doing things on my own, figuring things out on my own, staying to educate myself. And I'm pretty balanced on that. I'm not a perfect person. I'm pretty balanced on like what I want to spend my time and my energy on, and bringing myself close to death. I don't really do that. I don't really do that. I don't really like risking my life. Mind you, I lived that life like in society. You know, like I've been in these positions where my life is like in the balance, in the thread. It's I'm unsure. Am I gonna make it? So yeah, I'm not just gonna elect myself like amusement rides. Like I'm not the one who's gonna stand there and wait to get on it. I think that is so weird. Like I don't like that. I don't want to. I don't want the feelings that it gives me are bad feelings. So like, why would I want to feel bad? Like I'll go. That's why I don't like on amusement parks. I'll be like, I don't. What you find fun about this? I don't find fun about it. It's gonna irritate me. I'm gonna be scared to lose my life and all kinds of stuff. Like I'm not gonna be in a good mood with those type of feelings. So I'm just like, damn, I'm glad I don't have these type of friends that would just call me up one day and say, hey, buddy, how are you doing, buddy girl? Would you like to go to the bottom of the ocean and see a wreckage that killed thousands of people? Would you like to go see a wreckage that already is doomed? I'm still, it might be one of them grandparents on my tree. Listen, no, I do not. I do not want to go to the bottom of the sea where SpongeBob. I thank God for the friends that I have because no one has ever. He got to pay. That's just like the people at the Empire State Building that jumps off. My God, do you know that they had to pay to get up there? You can't get up there for free. I just marvel at the mentality of this place. And I don't know if this is like a worldwide thing, but I know as for on this land, I wonder do they ever take into account like all of the forced breeding and all of the raping and all of the stuff that they were doing. Like, do you honestly think you have a stable society today? If you're leaning on the lineage of the citizens' history, lineage history, oh God, that's it kind of scares me. It kind of scares me. And then sometimes I'm like, this place is exactly the way it's supposed to be. It's like a mixing bowl of DNA
There's
pools.
a haze that circles around our most important moments. And I say haze because often the things that will be most meaningful in our lives or that will
I don't even want
best.
to do this. I'm grateful. I'm having a beautiful day. Yesterday, I really did want to come. I ain't gonna lie, I was in my bed, child. It was a real all day yesterday, and it felt good to be in my bed. I I want to thank you to my new subscribers. This channel is just a space that I use to come and just talk about facts. You know, some people can relate, some people can't. Some people will never relate. Some people can't do nothing but relate. You know, I do music. I haven't worked on it in a while. I've been so busy trying to get my daughter graduated, being a school administrator, non-funded by citizens or whatever. It was hard, but I did it, and I'm super proud of myself. And now I really know, like, there's really nothing that I can't do as long as I know what I'm doing and I figure it out. And I work very well alone. I also work well with others, depending on others. But I work very well on my own. I always have. This society don't really award that. It wants you to be, I don't really know what this society wants. I don't think it even knows at times. Um, it's just amazing how far we came. Over 18 years, I'm still in shock. And there were so many days I didn't think I was going to make it to see this day. Like, I never even planned for this day to even come. That's how shocked I am. How grateful I am. Like, I don't have nothing to be upset about. I don't want to control nobody. I just want to, I just love this flowing. Even the ups and the downs. Last week was crazy. This week was crazy for me. I was cussing people and blocking people and all this dumb stuff going on that don't have anything to do with me. And I just wanted these people to get away from me. Because you guys came around with this dumb shit. While I'm in a monumentous moment of my life, you have to go away. I don't care what happened. Just go away. I did a huge energy audit this week because I'm realizing some people are really not in my life to make it better. They're just sitting around waiting for drama and dumb shit to just drop in my lap. And I'm just really not into that. So I've been energy auditing and it's actually exhausting because it was so many people that I really just didn't have a correct vision of who you are to me and who am I to you. And when I realized I am nothing to these people probably would have me, child, anyway, energy audit, energy audit, energy audit, energy audit. I am me, not what anybody else assumes or interjects. I am always going to be me. I am always going to be just like this. Even when I'm cussing somebody out, because believe me, that's going to happen again. That is going to happen again. I'm getting better with my sarcasm. It's like when people check up on you or just ask you questions out of the blue about something that's none of their business or yours. It's just so unnecessary, you know? Like, I have so much going on with my daughter. Ask me about that. Ask me about medical insurance. Ask me about type 1. Ask me about the historical society work. Ask me about my DNA. Ask me about what I got going on. You know? Don't call me asking about what nobody else got going on. I honestly don't give a damn. And I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I'm literally over here isolated, doing my own thing. You know? And everyone could have joined me. No one wanted anything with their life. They just wanted what they wanted, and I want more. I literally cannot even believe it. It's Friday already. Let me go check on the man with him. I see. I know he like she keep coming in here. Yeah, I want to be sure you do what you gotta do so you can get the hell out of here. Ow! Chele. He in there singing and shit. He good people. He come to fix my house. I mean, he come to fix my apartment. Y'all know I got the good phones. So, gratitude and chill. What are you grateful for? So I'm grateful my daughter is graduated and she's here and alive. Forgive me, I just gotta get off camera for a second. I'm glad she's here. She's got more appointments coming up, I think, soon. I'm gonna make sure, I don't know, like, if anybody on my channel has special needs children or children with disabilities, I don't know if you know about being a proxy for your teens, because 18 is not an adult, 25 is an adult in my word, okay? Um, Being a proxy is not hard. You can actually talk to your child, teen, whatever, and let them know you want to be a proxy just in case they're ever incapacitated. The state will not step in and make decisions for your family. I think that's very important. We've already done that. Child, this had me dying laughing yesterday. Oh no, they done gave the people on the damn submarine donkey the other day, child. Help us, Lord. Now you know them families gonna be mad about that. But I ain't gonna lie. Don't ever ask me. Look, dozens of migrants face the same fate. I wanna hear a song. I got some researching to do. There's a poem I need to write. Gratitude and chill. I am so grateful for the Friday. This day right here. The Friday. This coffee is like weird. Gratitude and chill, baby. I had my laptop on all night. I really do thank my new subscribers. I may be changing dates and stuff around a little bit, just so I can get a schedule that I know I'm going to stick to. Sometimes, not sometimes, every year about this time, my schedule changes. So I don't know if I'm going to start doing earlier lives now. I'll probably do more like this and get off the camera and like just go out in some sun, even though we don't have any sun up here today. It's like the weather is weird. Peace and love to all my family, friends, my cousins. Yesterday was a little tough for me because it was the day my brother was killed. So I just took it easy with myself. I didn't really have any breakdowns or anything this year. I was just, content. Like, every year I get a little more content. I was gonna say I'm gonna go check on the man again, but he alright. Child, they just doing too much. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend. I had to turn my apartment back into my apartment. They have the same smile. I'm looking at some of my cousins. Some of my cousins pretty pictures. You can tell we are related. I can't wait for my sink to get fixed. I'm going there and cook something. Yesterday was annoying trying to clean my kitchen up with that pipe leaking. I am back doing my emails again, and I tell you, there's no excuse for me to have 13,000 emails. Peace and love to the Late Late Horror Show. Oh, it's after 10. I meant to go in there and speak. And maybe I can catch the morning crew a lot more now. Captive Histories, English, French, and Native Narratives from the 1704 Deerfield Raid. It's my family. Let me check my other chat. That coffee was way too strong. Laptop. It's my mouse. I got a message. I feel like I should make this a breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. But my timing is off. When I tell you, laying back down is always the best thing for me. Grand Rising, peace and love. I missed that last night. I meant to watch it, but all is well, all is well, all is well. Gina got them hot sausages in there. I don't really want them. The team was terrified. I would have been terrified too. I would have never got on that thing. Not with that thing looking like that. I would have never. Sorry. Really sorry to them people. Man, it's fire. Grateful. Good day, good day, good day. I want something good to eat. Now I want one. Mm-mm. Child, I panic thinking about it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, really? Oh, come on. Evil slums stuff edible. There's a lot of them on my tree too. This is on. Child. Ain't no way. Weird. What is going on with my pen? I wouldn't mind a fruit kebab today.
Are you enjoying the evolution of your own desire? That must mean you're keeping up with it. That must mean that you're enjoying it, but there is not a big vibrational gap between what you desire and what you believe and what you expect. That's supposed to be. You want it because you know there's always something more. You don't expect to get it all and then find it again. And find it again.
That's his part. He is the man. He in there fixing my sink, child. I got new pipes under that joint. Sorry. I had to go check on my brother fixing my stuff. It's cold in here. Okay, I got to do the air off a little bit. And what she said.
Are you enjoying
You should be
the
about
evolution
that.
of your own desire? That must mean you're keeping up with it. That must mean if you're enjoying it, that there is not a big
cold.
vibrational gap between what you desire and what you believe or what you expect. That's a nice place to be, isn't it? You want it because you know there's always something more. You don't expect to get it all and then finally be done, and finally, once and for all, to be happy forevermore. You know that life is going to continue to produce new desire. More. And therefore, there will always be a time here and there where your new expansion and your belief or vibrational proximity to your desire has not quite closed, you haven't quite caught up with believing that you can have this or be this or do this. And so there's a bit of a gap which you can manage if you don't let it get too big. And that's really what the whole understanding of being a deliberate creator is to understand that there's always going to be a new reaching. You can't stop that, you were born for that. And that you have the ability to keep the new desire in the right perspective in your own mind. In other words, I know it's coming, it will be here in good timing, rather than where is it, why isn't it here yet, how can I get there, what's wrong, why isn't it coming faster? Those kinds of thoughts slow things way, way down, don't they? So do you know that you create your own reality? You like that when things are going well, don't you?
See, I need a video camera in the future.
And
So I
when
would just
things
know
aren't
that
going
he's
so well,
ready when he's
somebody
ready.
else is doing it, right?
Child,
If those others would just behave in ways that make
one
me
day
feel
at a
better,
time, baby.
my life would be way good. And so I've decided to give all of my power to them. And they squander it. They don't use it wisely. It's like they don't hear me at all. Are you not hearing my needs? I need this and this and this and this to be different, and then I'll feel good, all right? Can we make a promise to me about
So I need
that?
to check on Hopi.
Marriage vows, I promise you that I'll do whatever you need to be happy forevermore.
It's
Didn't
really
make that
cool.
promise? You're very wise, because that's not working out that well, is it? But when you realize that you are the creator of your own reality, because you are the thinker of your thoughts, therefore you are the emanator of your vibration, therefore you are the achiever of your point of attraction,
Yes.
to which law of attraction is responding. Therefore, you're in complete control as long as you have control of your own thoughts or control of your own vibration.
Energy orders.
That's where it gets dicey, isn't it? Because you're also, we love you very much, you know what's coming next, you're also keen observers of what is in terms of already manifested. So if you are
Thank you,
observing
cousin
what is and you
Lauren.
like it, then you're offering a nice flow and you get more good stuff. But if you don't like what you're observing, then you're not offering such a nice flow and you still get more of what you're observing.
Right.
Almost everybody offers almost all of their vibrational output. And that matters so much because your vibrational output is what comes back to you.
Right.
Almost everyone offers nearly all of their vibrational output based upon what they are observing. Which would be all right if you were more selectively sifting what you're observing.
Right.
But you've been trained to be very
Energy orders,
objective,
baby.
to weigh the pros and the cons and pluses and the minuses, to weigh the good and the bad, to observe it all.
Right.
Let's take it all and let's pigeonhole it into piles of wanted and unwanted, right and wrong, good and bad. And then you get all caught up in that sifting process. You begin to make judgments. And of course that's
I want to know.
logical because
Okay, I have so many questions.
you know what you want. You can feel it when you're bumping up against something you don't want.
Right.
Except that if you stay in that process of sifting and sorting and evaluating, where you are looking at wanted, unwanted, wanted, unwanted, wanted, unwanted, wanted, unwanted, unwanted, this is going to take a while, wanted, unwanted, wanted, unwanted, what happens is you keep yourself in a perpetual state of split energy, and there's no power there. When your energy is split, you are not powerful. When your energy is well defined, and when you have the ability to focus primarily on what you want, then you clarify your energy is not split, and it's so obvious because all of the powers of the universe then are obviously working in your favor. Things just work out for you. They always are, but sometimes you're holding off the big payoff till after you're dead. Be nice if we were kidding about that.
Yeah, boy. It's
In other
true.
words, most of you really don't let go of your resistance. until you make your transition into non-physical.
Mm.
But when you become aware that you are energy and that you're projecting energy and that law of attraction is responding to your vibration or energy or thought, these are all equivalent words. And that the law of attraction is always fair, it is always coming back to you in the preciseness of that which you are offering. Then, when you decide that you're going to be more deliberate about what you're offering, then your next question is, how do I do that? How do I hold myself steady? What's my guiding light? How do I navigate through all of this stuff that I'm observing? Because when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. But both ends of that stick are available to you. So how do you lean more toward what you want and not spend so much time focused upon what you don't want? Well, let's talk about why you focus on what you don't want. Why do you do that?
Right.
You want to explain it to somebody who doesn't understand why you're suffering so much. Or you want to explain it to someone who you want to do something different. Or you want to explain it to those who stand in what you've decided is judgment of where you are. And so you want to explain to them why you're standing where you are. It's not my fault. This happened and this happened and this happened. I didn't want it to happen. These things are just happening. And we want, by the end of this day, for you to find so much resonance with what you hear here that you leave behind your need to explain or justify or defend or rationalize, that you can just stand clearly where you are, embracing the beneficial contrast that is helping you to clarify what you want, because that really is all that is going on here. That's as serious as it gets. It's all here for your choosing. And we love you so much, but you're terrible choosers. You're terrible choosers. You know what you don't want, and therefore you know what you do want, but you don't usually go right to what you do want. You say, I do want this. Okay?
But
I want this. And then you test the waters to see others feel about how you want it. And if they're disapproving, and they almost always are because they don't get you, they don't get you. Does it bother you that no one gets you?
it used to, not
If you would
anymore.
stop being bothered by that and stop trying to explain to them so that they would get you, ooh, you could get clear so fast. Do you know that trying to get others to get you is the thing that you do that messes up your energy more than all other things put together?
Yes.
Life gave you a desire, but when you feel like you need to explain why you want it, then you're going back to the absence of it, which introduces those vibrations into the equation, which weakens you because you go that way and then 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 that way and that way and that way and that way and that way, that way, that way, that way, which means you don't go anywhere. And then you just feel foolish because you've been really talking a good game and going nowhere. And those who are looking at you are going, I've heard this silly talk from you before. And so what we're really encouraging you to do is to talk a whole lot less. Don't try to explain it to them, because unless they're on your vibrational wavelength,
They're not gonna get it.
They're not going to hear you anyway.
Right.
Like you're on one radio
I'm learning
frequency,
that.
they're on another, and they see your mouth moving, and they hear words going across their eardrum.
This is why I love the
They've got
block
that sort of vacant look in their
and the groups
eyes
that I'm in.
until you find one
Oh,
who
that's my cousin.
really resonates with you. But
Hey,
you
cousin
know,
Laura, Red
I love
Rising,
you so
baby.
most of the people who you are finding around you today who are resonating
Oh,
with
hey,
you
sweet face.
are just on the same complaining
She's so
wavelength
young and
that you are.
smart.
And you know it, because when you start talking with optimism, you're shunned. Oh, that's that crazy person who thinks
She's so
they
young,
create their own
smart, and
reality.
beautiful, and determined. I love that about her. I really do. Ooh.
Do you know what the greatest thing about America is? You can make things happen here like nowhere else. You have the power to create
That's a
your own
good thing,
future.
man.
You can be anything. You can do anything.
You want to sell high-end stuffed Himalayan cat.
Understuffed, actually, for greater posability.
We're professionals. We're giving the people what they need.
Did you see the latest numbers? We broke the entire internet feed. You go big, or you go home.
He's talking about the entire everything.
Did I tell you he did it all? He's just as crazy as believing stuffed animals are gold.
You see the truck crash?
Insane.
Poor beanies. This has always been my company.
Company we created together.
Can't be so dramatic. I mean,
My salary's been reduced 75%.
yeah, I'm just doing what's necessary. You know, running the real, actual business over here.
I like this company. I see where it's going. There are signs of real trouble.
Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% presentation.
That's not how the saying goes.
Everything good that's happening is because of you guys. We are bonded forever.
Have you considered poisoning him? Countless times.
I have our perfect partners lined up. Jonas Wittes, the greatest one-on-one salesman in the world. How brilliant is that?
Can I know?
You're dead to me! I only want to speak to Oprah Winfrey. Has she reached out?
I might as well make more coffee because he got to leave. Bless his heart. Peace and mustard.
If you have dull skin, you need this. I use Inculus 15% vitamin C and EGF serum. Not only
Nobody cares.
Into
How about your
it
ass?
one little step
Thank you
at a
again.
time. I was having dinner not too long ago with a friend of mine. I see him as somewhat of a mentor as well. He's a bit older, has a couple decades on me as an entrepreneur, and we were talking about personal development, different ways to invest in yourself, what has the most ROI, kind of throwing ideas back and forth. And I started talking about different coaches I've linked up with, some of my observations on that. And he jumped right into this story. He says, Eddie, way back in the day, I paid a huge amount of money to spend the weekend with someone that I admired as an entrepreneur, as a business mind, with the intent to learn about him, his systems, his approach to his business and life, the whole thing. It was basically an investment into my journey. And he went on to say, I arrived for the weekend. It didn't take me long to feel completely underwhelmed, completely let
My little
down.
beautiful baby in here.
Everything about the guy and his organization was sloppy, nothing seemed to be
Everything is
methodical,
fixed now.
very little was extraordinary or groundbreaking.
Yay. Everything is fixed.
Especially after tens
He's a
of
good
thousands
guy.
of dollars spent, right? He spent a lot of money. Couldn't believe
I
that
need
someone
some cream for my
he looked up to it so little to offer. And I'm sitting there kind of like wide-eyed. Oh man. And almost instinctively, I said, man, you must have been so
It's cold.
angry. And he goes in this cheerful voice, no, I wasn't angry at all. This is a direct quote. He says, it was the best money I've ever spent in my life. I said, oh yeah, how? He says, it was that
Like,
day I
it's
learned
really cold. Well, why is it peace and love? I'm just making my channel up. I
This
haven't
guy can pull it off. What in
been
the
consistent because
world
I've
is
just been
stopping me?
juggling
What's
too
my
much by myself. No, I'm not
basically said
juggling too
that
much. I'm
day
doing what I
is
gotta do by
directly
myself. So,
correlated
I'm gonna
to the success he's had.
reformat my schedule so that I can stay consistent.
Wow. Right. To which I responded, "Hey, thank you
I
for
missed
the
gratitude and
theme
chill
for what will
yesterday
become this
because
Monday's YouTube video,
I'm
right?
still
Because
getting over
the world
graduation, child.
needs to hear this.
I'm
So
still
many of us need this.
reveling from
There's a
being a
tendency
parent, a
to put
full-time
other
parent,
people we don't
and
know, people we know nothing about, right, on a
just
pedestal
tired.
and see ourselves as
And I've been
perpetual
so busy
outsiders looking
just
in.
getting things done. I just really
This
want to
notion
just
that
take it easy. Have a
they have
moment
what I
where I don't
can't.
gotta say, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do it. No, I don't have to
But
do
so
nothing.
often,
I can sit myself there and just relax, watch something. So I was watching gossip yesterday. That is rare for me. But it was just like I just didn't want to. I didn't want to study anything. I didn't want to research nothing. I just wanted to just chill and not think about child of the Parkland shooter, resource officers. Just didn't want to have to think about anything. 7 reasons why you should want to homeschool. Oh, baby, we did it. Okay, we did it. Let me see. What did Karen Hunter say about Charleston White? Look, she in my recent list. I love Karen Hunter. Like, I know she one of my family members. Where's our page? Yeah, just go to her channel. I want to hear this. I love her. Just the way she thinks. I really can't get down with the way everybody thinks. Sometimes I'll be like, that's how you think? Oh, okay.
The cat lady is one of the smartest.
I can't get down with the way everybody thinks.
Persona. He's probably one of the most intelligent men I've ever met. Like, seriously. I had some very deep conversations with that man. Super smart. And he attracts that audience, but I remember seeing him on stage, and there was a Palestinian guy in the audience, and he went into a whole thing about Palestine, and I was like, holy shit. The man is a genius. But the whole pimp persona, motherfucker, that hides, that belies his intelligence. But I know
Brian, that's my brother. He was dead 26 years yesterday.
Very,
his daughter's birthday today.
Style crowd. I don't. But
happy birthday to my niece.
Black people are not monolithic.
No.
There is a whole audience of black people that come to see my stuff that love my stuff. So my audience is not all white. I would not be happy if my audience was all white. It is definitely not. I get a lot of white people because you're on CBS. I'm CBS, and I always
who is that?
Mix of people. Like my audience is old, it's young, it's black, it's white. I love it. Well, that speaks
a multifaceted audience. That's what I would like too, but it's so hard.
A large percentage of black people in my class. Absolutely.
Wow.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Makes me happy because it's I like to think my audience is an audience that no one can access any place but here.
Yeah.
Because it's so
I love Karen.
Different.
I love her.
My audience is definitely good.
She has her own mind. I like that.
It was 100% black audience in England. But then I got on TV.
Okay, I see them books back there.
I went to a broader audience.
Speaking of books, I want to get back.
It became more mixed, but I have a very hardcore England.
I don't know if I have the contact.
So I wasn't expecting to be staying in those nice
I would love
hotels.
to be able to start going over this book.
A
Black History Reader, 101 Questions You Never Thought to Ask by Claude Anderson, Dr. Claude Anderson. I would love to start doing some podcasting on this book. The book is very, very powerful.
So I was very surprised by the hotel. I thought, this is lovely. This is very civilized. This is wonderful. I basically treated Alabama the way white people treat Africa the first time they go.
Never been to Alabama. My grandma's from Alabama. Never been there.
You know what I'm talking about, white people? You turn up in Africa for the first time, you're like, wow. They have cars and shoes and shit. That's how I was in Alabama. I was like, wow, they have electricity and teeth. This. A lot of black people in Alabama. That shocked me. I was really surprised by that. I was like, wow, a lot of black people. I got off the plane and I saw the black people and I ran up to them. I was like, that. You know you can leave, right?
Yes, that is the great Gina Yashere, and those of you who are in the United States of America can catch her. She'll be in Brooklyn. She thinks that's just New York. New York is such a diverse.
Yes.
It's 20 minutes from Manhattan. I lived there for 6 years.
I know, but it's a different world than where you come from.
I lived in Brooklyn. I lived in Bed-Stuy for 6 years. It's a 25-minute drive into Manhattan.
Right, but if you live in Jersey, Manhattan's convenient.
Yes.
Brooklyn may not be.
Yes, it's totally, yeah.
But, bridges and tunnels.
Yeah, 25-minute drive. How about the train ride? It's long.
June 24th, that's on Saturday?
That's today. I mean,
that's tomorrow.
90% sold already, so we're going to
wow. I didn't even know about it.
We'll put it out. Bell House in Brooklyn. Then you're going to be in Chicago on July 8th. Then you're going to be in D.C. at the Improv Comedy or Improv Comedy Club on July 15th.
Be on myself.
Listen, welcome back.
I left Oregon yesterday, yo. People is
funny.
funny.
To and then talk to her more.
They say anything. I don't hear.
I just did the audio.
And do anything out here. I'll just say the word. I'm very safe. No smoke.
Season 2.
Gratitude and chill. I'm just grateful.
Y'all
to be alive.
That is on. That's halted. Walking
That my sink is fixed.
Interview with a Vampire, Abbott Elementary, season 3. They were in the writer's room. They were set to convene May 2nd. Not happening. American Dad, American Horror Story, Cobra Kai, season 6.
Well, what's that, Michelle? That's season 5. Let's go.
Daredevil was coming back. Maybe not. And Jean Smart, who underwent heart surgery.
I heard so now.
They were just about to start season 3 of Hacks, but she had to go in. And so that halted.
Happy Friday, Grand Rising, peace and love. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. And if it's not well, I hope to hurry up and get well.
Oh, I'm on strike. I'm out on those picket lines. And rightly so. We are the creators. We create the content that makes these networks rich.
Yep.
How is it that they are now trying to pull back any of the gains that have been made in the industry over the last how many years and not pay us properly and be beholden to shareholders who create nothing? How is it that these few white men at the top, CEOs of these companies, can be paid $700 million, but they don't want to pay the people that create the content that gives them the funds to be able to pay these men $700 million?
That's terrible.
So yeah, absolutely. I'm on strike, and yeah, our show is affected, and I am 100%.
Are they striking?
My writers.
Are you confident that it will end? Because I feel like, it's Tech Tuesday on the Karen Hunt Show. This AI, the use of AI, people are talentless people are under the impression that people with talent can be replaced.
Yeah, exactly. No, what is happening and what happens with AI? Where do they think they get the data to feed into this AI to create these computer-generated scripts? What they do is they plagiarize our content. They get all our scripts that we've written by people, and feed it into the AI sausage machine.
Sausage machine.
To take these bullshit videos. So yeah, that's what they're going to try and do, is replace us, but by taking our work to feed into these machines. So yeah, we've got to fight against that now because our way of life is definitely under threat from these untalented people who couldn't write a script if you begged them to. And
Yeah.
that we can be replaced. And the thing is, and another, I'm fighting for not just all writers, but also women of color, people of color, and women specifically, because we will get pushed out of this industry. Because if it happens this way, where they just have AI and one or two writers, the only people that can afford will be able to afford to be in this industry are going to be trust
rich.
fund babies and white tech bros.
That's deep.
Well, I mean, just like you were
I
talking,
love her
about
accent.
comedy, our appetites have diminished to
Yes.
even know what's good. I feel like we don't even know what's good anymore.
Nope.
So
I agree.
whether we're talking about music or art, you know,
Peace and love, peace and love,
stuff
peace
we
and love. I just
consume
wanted to
and
say,
we, go and we spend money for
have a
it,
beautiful Friday.
is to me stunning. So
I will see you guys later this
I'm of two
afternoon.
minds, but I'm
If I'm
totally
not
in support
asleep, I'm gonna
because,
try my best not to cancel this
creators
podcast.
should be.
We should be compensated.
We are minorities. We are the global majority. Peace and love.